The journey of life is full of choices, and each one of them brings us closer or further away from our purposes. The passage from 2 Samuel 19:37 reveals to us a scene of deep reflection and humility, where the servant, already at an advanced age, asks the king to allow him to return to his homeland, next to his parents' tomb. But he also points to Chi-man, a young servant, for the king to take care of him and make him prosper according to his will. This passage is a powerful reminder that life is cyclical. There is a time for each season, a time to plant and another to harvest, a time to move forward and a time to look back. The servant, in his wisdom and recognition of his own limits, understands that his cycle is close to completion, and his last desire is to return to the place where it all began, with his ancestors. But the most notable is the act of generosity in appointing Quima, someone younger, to follow with the king. He doesn't just think about himself, but sees the value in supporting others, in opening doors for others to continue walking, even when he can no longer move forward. In our lives, we are often called to recognize our own limits, but this should not be a reason for discouragement. On the contrary, we must find strength in knowing that the cycle of life continues. When we accept that our time in a certain phase is coming to an end, we can, like the servant, connect with what really matters: our roots, our memories, and the wisdom accumulated along the way. But we can also act as bridges for future generations, helping to pave the way for others to flourish and pursue their own destinies. What can we learn from this? That life is about more than just our own desires and achievements. It's about understanding that our individual journey is part of something much bigger. Sometimes the greatest act of courage is recognizing when it's time to step back and allow others to step forward. In doing so, we leave a legacy that transcends time, just like the servant in the biblical passage. Today, stop for a moment and reflect. Where are you on your journey? Are you at the beginning, planting your first seeds? Or perhaps you are in a transition phase, like the servant, realizing that it is time to return to your roots, to find peace with what you have already built? Whatever your stage, remember that each cycle has its purpose. And when the time comes to pass the torch, do so with generosity and gratitude, knowing that the continuity of life, dreams, and aspirations depends not only on us, but also on those who will come after us. May your life be like Quima, full of new opportunities and blessings. And may, at the end of your journey, you have the serenity of a servant, knowing that you fulfilled your role and that you can now rest, confident that you have planted good seeds for the future.